industry, everybody needs to collaborate. Down from the county recorder's office, realtors, title agents, escrow, lenders, everybody.
I agree.
But at the same time, like, I like what you guys are proposing, like removing the lender from the transaction, so where there is no debt anymore to create.
It's a beautiful
I think you
concept.
can actually do that with this technology, but you have to change people's mindsets, because everybody's the only way to create money is through debt, and you have to create some sort of debt obligation, when I think you can literally should be able to transform something. So it's like, take a token and break it down to its component parts, so these little parts represent the big part. In order to get the big part back, you have to replace those little tokens.
Such a beautiful,
I think that's how people should think about it, so that way there is no debt anymore.
Fractionally reserved real estate. It's just the way that the world is going. I mean, our world is more fractional. That's the beautiful thing about it, is actually not trying to use this technology to create it the way it exists now, but actually letting your mind kind of like reimagine the system, because
absolutely
it was meant to be, it's an incentivized system. We can recreate a system that actually is not built on fear, not built on penalizing people for not doing something right, but actually encouraging them by giving them tokens or utility tokens to maybe encourage them to actually help by putting this data on the blockchain for themselves. So,
I 100% agree, and that's why I love that's why I got so fascinated with Bitcoin when I first learned about it, and all these incentive-based token model systems, is because it uses game theory in a way that allows people to kind of think outside the box as to how to incentivize people to kind of help build and foster an ecosystem, rather than trying to game it and breaking it. Because listen, right now Bitcoin exists because we incentivize the miners, everybody in the system. Miners are incentivized through this through the process of mining. They get tokens for that, and then if you do a 51% attack, the whole system breaks down, and then nobody gets anything.
Exactly.
So there's all.
We have to work together.
So you got to think about how these systems are created and how to incentivize people to come together to build a system that truly works. And I think we can, through blockchain technology, we can reinvent these old systems and create something new, and that's what I love about it.
That's what I love about it. That's why I fell in love with it, is because it's beautiful. It really is beautiful, because we live in a world that we can actually recreate it, and so that's what I love, and that's why I speak so much about not fearing it, so that once people get past that point, you guys can actually really start to see the opportunity that exists. So, when jobs, you think, oh, well, let's get rid of this job, it might create a whole other job, it's just it's a really amazing way to continue.
In my opinion, I think technology is allowing people to become more free thinkers. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, there are people that like to work these drone type jobs that are continuously repetitive, and those jobs are going to be few and far between and going away, because machines can take over these repetitive jobs that most people do all day long, and it's kind of forcing humanity to go in a direction where we have to learn and be creative. And I think it's important for our continued existence and future and evolution.